Alright guys, we're gonna finally get into the markets now. So our goal for this week is to hit, I wanna say 5%. I wanna get to 5% of this week. If we get higher than that, honestly, we're gonna be risking 2% of the account. So 5% for the week. Well, one trade would be perfect, if anything, simple as that. But 2% risk. And our first trade is gonna be 100% risk on the live account. Simple as that. So let's get into the markets right now. So our first big trade that I believe might happen soon is USD CAD. For USD CAD, we do have an amazing rejection off of this area of interest we have here, the weekly and the daily area of interest here. The reason I want to have this additional line is for the shift of structure that might potentially for us to take that trade. So let's look at it. I believe the market still needs a little bit more time here, as it did kind of just recently hit this area here. We do have a daily rejection, and this is another market is potentially on our side. Look at this area of interest. So if you look at the area of interest here, you have rejection, 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 rejection. That should tell you the market has a high probability of it going to our direction. So simply being, this is kind of like my number one pair of me having a very successful trade is this one. So for me to be interested in this trade, I have to see a shift of structure on the 30-minute from this area right here, on the 1 hour from that area right there, and the 2 hour, that area as well. These are my potential trades that I'm looking for. I have to see the shift of structure from that area. So what we might be looking for as well for additional confirmation, if the area of interest needs it, is kind of the break of the shift of structure, the retest of that area for us to go into the downside to that area here. That will be a very additional confirmation if it's needed. Moving on. So this one is a big probability of it happening like right now. It did break from the area of interest here. It did have its confirmations here. So simply being, we're just waiting for the entry signal in order to take the trade, really. So last week I was waiting for this break to the upside, be taken to here. Simply being, I did not want to take it during that week because that week was just going to be slow. The high probability of it being slow was in effect. So simply being, I just wanted to wait for next week in order to be interested in it. And simply being, me waiting for that has led me to be able to get to that area where I am now. So right now, the position that we're in can be a happening situation as for one session. So I'm going to be taking my nap. I'm going to be sleeping a little bit. Just try to get as much sleep as I can because I do work tomorrow. I'm still working, yes, but my goal is to be funded and then leave my job in 6 months, That is my goal. If we can achieve that, if we make even sooner, perfect. Simply being, we just have to wait for the market to give us position, as we will take the opportunity if it presents itself. So after this one right here, this is looking like my number one, honestly. USD CAD is a very nice trade, but this one is going to be happening a lot sooner than the other one. So simply being, the market will be like something like this. If we have a rejection, we simply don't need to have a bigger stop loss, as it's already had the rejections, the wick outs, stuff like that. I believe I did this trade. I did lose this one. So simple as being, it was just that. It happens. So somewhere around here will be perfect. TP will be around probably this area here. I believe that's a daily. If we can achieve this 2.2 multiple here, perfect. Moving on. We do have a couple trades. This one will be a very nice trade if we do have that retracement there. So it might happen as well sooner than later. If it does happen, we do have rejections. Beautiful as that. This one, I'm still on the iffy side. It's going to need a lot of rejections in order for me to be really wanting to take a trade on it. This one, AUD/USD. Just to show you guys, this can be a successful trade. But the market has shown that it sometimes happens, sometimes doesn't happen. So this is a little bit more riskier trade than the other two. Comparing this to USD CAD, this trade is a lot more riskier in a sense. But guess what? We take the risk and we own up to it. We know exactly what we're in for. And we just do, We're in a trade to make the money if the market does present the opportunity, and we take that opportunity. AUD CHF is another trade that looked like it might happen. It has a big opportunity of happening now. So I'm just gonna be like my third one looking at. I'm definitely be staying up for London to see exactly if I'm able to take these positions. If I am, be beautiful, because then USD CAD can happen Wednesday. This can happen Monday, and we have two possible trades to be taken. That'd be perfect, you know. GPUSD is having beautiful rejections here, so looking like there might be some upside potential here. This market has been successful. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is a high likelihood of it being very, very successful. You can see we have some daily rejections already set up for us. Let us know that the market is having its movement to the potential upside, potentially. And last but not least, simply entity JPY. We're waiting for those buys here, if we have the opportunity to do so. But we do have more confluences and other setups, more opportunities to take those trades. But if we have the opportunity to take so, then we can take it. Because my limit is 3 trades a week. The probability of me having 3 trades a week hasn't been a long time. Unless I took 3 trades a week, I blew my account simply from having too many positions opening up and losing 2 positions out of the 1, which would have made me actually profitable, because I risked 2, then 1, then 1. That is not risk management at all. I only did it for the purpose of me not blowing the account, but at the end of the day, I still blew the account. It is what it is. And that's basically it. So our goal is to make 5%. Actually, let's make it, 5% will be fine. Make it 5%. Our goal is to be that. I want to have 2 trading days already set up. That'll be even better if we have 2 trading days. I don't mind if I take a loss. Actually, I think I need a win in order for the count. Yes, so 2 trading days for me to be interested in taking the trade. And that's my goal, you know, that's my setup, that's what I'll be looking for. And we're gonna make this fucking money, bro. We're gonna get funded. I'm expecting to get funded. I really want, no, my goal for this month is to get funded this month. That's my goal. And I'm going to achieve it. Why? Because I will. And if we're live $1,000 or more, perfect. We know how we're gonna get there, we know the steps to get there, and we're going to get there. So let's get into it, and I'm gonna show you London. What is going on, everybody? It is currently week number 10. This is like kind of the Sunday post that I have for this week. So simply being, I'm just gonna tell you guys my plan, my initial thoughts, and exactly what happened for this week. So as for many who don't know, my last video was week number 9, I believe. It just was me not taking any trades. I was just kind of like leaving. I haven't taken a trade in 2 weeks. It's fucking damn. Anyways, let's get to it. So we have not taken any trades at all. We've just been completely we've been connected to the markets, but we've been kind of not taking any trades. Meaning I'm not distant from the market because I've been looking at it every fucking day, every single day. It is currently Sunday, and I am ready to take some trades. Ready to the opportunity, ready to take whatever is necessary and do so. So this week was January, New Year's, Christmas, all that week was just not taking any trades. This week is no trades as well. I just kind of want to go over what my goals are for this month, this year. So my number 1 goal as for right now is to get funded. Once I get funded, to have my first payout be more than 10K, my second payout be 50K, 100K, whatever payouts could be. I have everything set as for right now. I know my goals, I have everything. My main goal when it comes to profit, you guys are gonna call me crazy, but I'm gonna try to will make $500,000 in profit. It's crazy, right? But I like it. I fucking love it. $500,000 in profit. $500,000 in profit. You know why? Because we're gonna make it. You know why? Because I have the strategy, I have the knowledge, I have the mindset. I have everything possible you need. I have everything that you need in order to make that money. And guess what? I'm gonna make it a reality. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I'm gonna do that with every single week that's gonna be coming up. And guess what? I'm just saying this out loud because I will make it, you know? Even if I make a little bit less. Bro, if I make even $100,000. Anyways, we know we can get to that level, surpass it, and just completely make that fucking money. So you know we could do that shit. I know the level I can achieve. So we're gonna get to it. So as for right now, this is not really this is not a video to really show you exactly the trades I've taken. There was 0 trades that I took. I was on vacation. I was literally away from the markets. I had my phone though, so I was looking at it, but I just wasn't on there directly, showing the markets, doing whatever I can. But just to give you the close up, what happened? 0 trades. 0 trades. I'm fine with that. Could have taken trades, would have lost them. Not would have lost them. I would have just been drawing for the longest time. Or break even. Best for right now, simply just wait for the markets to give us the opportunity, and we're gonna get fucking fun this month. We're gonna get fun this month. Let's fucking go. Hope you guys enjoy week number 10. We're gonna move on to week number 11 and make this fucking money. So let's get to it. Alright. It is currently 7:12 a.m. and I missed the opportunity of taking the trade. God, fuck. Oh my god, because I was fucking tired and I fell asleep and I'm a pussy. And I missed opportunity. Because I was tired. Tired. What the fuck? I can't keep doing this, bro. I cannot. Fucking. I cannot keep missing these opportunities. Like, I'm really hoping that the market has a retracement back down to this area. You guys cannot see that shit. I'm really hoping it has a retracement back down. Let me try to see if I can show you. Oh my gosh. I should have taken the trade right here, which is literally 3 a.m., 3:30. I have my alarm set around 3:30. But when you wake up at a time like that, you don't really wake up. Like, I don't really wake up. Like, I just kind of look at it and I have no idea what I'm looking at. I mean, I do know what I'm looking at, but at the same time, I'm just like blank. I feel like I just keep missing opportunities. Why? Because fuck, bro. First possible good trade, and I fucking sleep through it. Fuck sleep, bro. I can't get no more sleep. All because I was like, fuck, I need to go to work tomorrow. I gotta wake up earlier. I'm delaying myself by missing these trades about trying to get more sleep and shit. I'm delaying myself so much. I'm mad. I'm mad at myself for missing these trades from. I see it, but it's like at the point it's like I'm not waking up for it. Or I'm not going to sleep earlier for it. Like, this is very important and I'm not doing the shit that I need to do. I mean, I'm doing the stuff that I have to do, but I'm not fucking going to sleep for it. I'm not waking up for it. And it pisses me off. Because it's my fault. I know it's my fault. But, fuck, bro. My body's trying to give me reasons for it being not my fault, but it is my fault. It's my fault for fucking staying up. My fault for fucking going to sleep so late. Not going to sleep so late, just going to sleep in general. I should have went to sleep earlier. And woken up like 11, 10. And it's been fine. I know what I must do, but I always say this. I hate always saying that. But realistically, that's the only thing I can do. You know, for this trade, I can only wait for it to give me the retest and just see if it gives me another additional retest. I really hope it does. You know, that'd be fucking nice. Like, if news were to come out and just kind of just bring that shit back down. Let's see if the news does come out today. There is news at 10 for USD. Let's see if it does anything. think it would, but we'll see. Delaying myself, bro. Fuck. Like, I'm pissing myself off. I don't know how it works. One thing I could be mad at is just myself. I did it to myself. Me missing the trade, I did it to myself. You know what that means? We're gonna have a beautiful workout. I'm so fucking pissed. I'm so pissed at myself. I'm so pissed at myself. Because I'm not putting that work in that I'm supposed to be putting. It's people beating me. I have to wait for that retracement. It's the only way for this trade right now for me to have that possible retracement, because I don't see anything else for the markets as for right now. That was just like the biggest trade that I saw. Other people have taken other trades that I've seen, but that was kind of like a continuation. I didn't see it too well. I see EURUSD that I've shown. Fuck, bro. I'm so pissed at myself. Either way, let's get to it. I'm going to work. What is going on, everybody? We're currently on day number 1. At the end of the day, it is currently 8:02. So let's get right into the market, show you exactly the trade that I took to gain 2%, but only achieve a 1-hour multiple. It is gold. The gold trade that I had taken had went straight in my direction. Straight. That's the position I took. So 1-hour multiple. If I shortened the stop loss a little bit more, definitely would have been 2-hour multiple. But you know I don't do that. So simply being, this was the trade that we took. So we got out of here. It was something around here. I just didn't like how the market was rejecting. I've had gold before do something like that. Didn't end up well. So simply being, we just kind of just thought of that situation. I have a fucking headache. We thought of the situation and we just moved on and simply just gained 2%, and have 1 trading day. So now we need 2 more trading days and 8%, which we can do. We will do. And we will become passing the first fucking phase. Now, the 2 trades that we are looking at right now are EURUSD and NZD-JPY. EURUSD is kind of a counter trend trade if you were to look at it in that perspective. We do have a 4-hour structure, so simply being, that's situation we're in now. Fuck. So let me show you exactly, guys, what we're looking at for that pair. EURUSD, something like this. Simply being, waiting for it to reject off this area right here that we have, and have the nice, beautiful entry. NZD-JPY is kind of like the most basic trade that we have been taking lately, and that is this. Simply this. We have a lower low, lower high, high high, lower low. Simply have this little area right here. We have the break, and we're having that retest on this area right here. So letting us know that this could potentially be our next entry. Stop broke there into there. Daily, TP, something like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Simply being, that is our situation we are currently dealing with. So in this case, we have to hit a 2-hour multiple to be on track to getting funded. I tried working out, I just had a big headache. It's because I was looking at my phone too much yesterday. It happens all the time. Anyways, that's the situation we're in now. It's currently 8:05, I'm gonna take a shower. See if I can get this fucking headache out of the way, you know. So that's the situation we're in now. We're either gonna take NZD JPY, we're gonna try to go to sleep, and then just do our shit, or take Euro USD. Euro USD, I believe it needs a little more time, but NZD JPY doesn't need as much time as Euro USD. So that's where we are now. So we're up 2%. Have one trade day with 2 more to go, and guess what? We're funded, baby. No, we're past this first phase, and we have another 3 trading days, and then 5%, which is gonna be obliterated in 3 trades. The 5% will be obliterated. You can make 5% on one trade. Let's get to it. Alright, so right now we're about to head in positioning soon. As soon as it's possible, 30-minute closes. I have 105% confluence rate. So the percentage of this happening is highly likely, especially since it's had its... Oh, did I put something wrong here? No. Especially since it has like this area here. It didn't have like a left hand or shoulder that I was hoping for. So we're gonna take a buy on another account here. We can either take this trade. Honestly, we could take this trade. This is a counter trend trade. I just feel a lot more comfortable taking a pro trend trade that's already going in the direction of the market. Simply having this under the area of interest here and having this being the TP. So right now this is a 2-hour multiple. So I'm going to wait and see exactly what the market's going to be doing, but this is probably a possible entry here. So I'm simply going to wait and see exactly what the market's going to be doing. Right, we're going to get to it. We're going to wait for the market to give us a position. We're going to see what else we need, because everything else we have set up, the confluence is set up, we have the ratios, everything that we need. The stop loss is a little tight, so but I put it underneath the new like area there because the likelihood of it touching it is still likely, but with the rejections it's had, stuff that I've seen before, the trades I've taken before, it's just kind of similar to what I've taken before. So I'm going based off what I've seen and what the market might possibly do. So our stop loss is kind of shorter. So we're gonna get to it. We're gonna see exactly what happened left. All right, we're currently in the trade, down 400. It's perfectly fine. That's just how it is. So right now, a live account too. Currently 12:33. So we're just gonna go to sleep. We're gonna see what happens. Hopefully that shit goes in my direction. We're gonna get stopped out prematurely, but we'll see. I understand the risk that I took. Just took it for a reason. And all we gotta do is just wait and see. Let's get to it. I'll see you guys in the morning. It is currently day number 2, and we are in the trade. And I believe I entered in a little too soon. Let me show you exactly why. So simply being that area where it is right now is considered to be the projection that we were looking for. And I just took a trade at this engulfing. Am I cooked? I don't fucking know. That's just mad close, bro. I need this shit to like have an engulfing to do something amazing for me to be on it, or this blows the 2% that I made and then the live account that I have. So either we're fucked or we're not. So now we wait. USD is still a possibility that we could take. I just do not want to over leverage the account. I just want to see the counter trend trade also play in my favor if it does that, which looks like it might. The other counter trend trade, Euro JPY, is going to the downside as well. If I had taken this one, I would have been in profit. I just took the one with the most confluences, to be honest. It is what it is. Like, we would have been up like 1% on the other one. But it is what it is, you know? We wait, we see, we're gonna see exactly what the market has in stock for us. We're not gonna be impatient, we're gonna simply be waiting. Why is this shit not focusing? We're gonna simply just wait. We're gonna be waiting. This would have been the perfect entry right here. Right here. And I took it mad up there. So we're gonna wait and see exactly. As for right now, we cannot do anything. We're simply just gonna wait and just kind of go over other markets and see what is out there. We're gonna see. Just be patient, you know. We're just waiting for the perfect entry. Like UAUD looks like it might have a good opportunity for us to take. I would have taken it before. It's just didn't like it too much. No, the break it's having now is what we've been waiting for. The last time I had that break, didn't end up so good. Regardless, we're on day number 2. It's literally just the morning. It's currently 9:21. There's still more to go. There's still more to do. We're gonna simply just wait and see exactly what the market has in stock for us. So we're gonna wait and just be patient. That's literally the only thing we can do. Let's get to it. It's currently 10:42, and we have been stopped out. You know, at the end of the day, I came into the trade realizing my risk. Like, I knew what my risk was. I knew what I was doing. I knew the position I was taking. And I knew the risk that I was putting in. That's why I risk 2%. You know, that was my... So, right now, I'm up 0.26 of the account. We have that one trading day. So we're going to wait and see exactly what the next trade is going to be. So, we're going to look. Let's just see. So, get to it. Alright, let's go over the few mistakes that I made for this trade. Simply being, my multiple was not a 2R multiple. So I basically took the trade, just kind of take the trade. I did the mistake again, and I am fucking myself over again and again. And I'm back down to 0%. That's fucking great. But either way, I took the trade. That's my fault. I have to make sure that I do not risk that being again. Like, I'm doing a lot of things wrong in a sense. It's gonna not make me profitable at the end. So, number 2 was simply our multiple. If I had focused just on 2%, then my stop loss wasn't the best either. I know that. I wish I had a bigger stop loss. I didn't really set a stop loss. Yeah, so that entry portion was terrible. It's garbage. It's garbage. Simply garbage. So we're basically break even for the week. We're on a little bit of profit. That might be even the last trade for the week, honestly. I don't really see a lot of other trades that might happen. Probably later on, but as for right now, those are kind of like the only ones that I was primarily focusing on. Gold, that was a mistake too. I am making so many fucking mistakes. Gold, I took out prematurely. Number 1 mistake. Fucking this trade now, I didn't enter into a multiple. I'm really fucking myself over. It's a new start of the year. I'm break even. I could have been in profit if someone just let the gold just go in this direction. I would have made 4% easily. I'm a fucking bitch, bro. I am fucking myself over. Either way, I know what to do now. I'm not gonna let it happen again. I'm gonna punish myself at the gym, and then we're gonna get to it. You know, we're gonna get to the shit that we need to do. I am fucking myself over again and again. NZDJPY is not a bad decision to take the entry again. It is very probable for me to take again. I'm just gonna wait for London Tech occur for me to be looking for that entry signal to take the trade. And that's really it. So I'm gonna wait to see when that may happen. I'm just gonna be patient with it. I'm gonna let it reject. I'm gonna let it have like proper 4-hour rejections and let it do its own thing. So I can have a good R multiple. And the trade I was supposed to get in, the GBPCHF, is literally about to hit TP. So I could have made 8% this week. And I'm fucking myself over. Now I'm break even. Fucking myself over, bro. It is what it is. No. We got a trade, we made a decision. Those decisions we made, and we are fucking ourselves up majorly. I think that trade that I get in right now, I base it off emotion. I did base that trade off emotion because it was not to our multiple. I just fucked myself. I'm not gonna do that again. Okay. I'm gonna snap my fucking neck and get fucking to the fucking work that I'm supposed to be doing. That shit fucking hurt. I'm gonna take a nap because I'm fucking tired. Like, I have eye bags, literally. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little nap. So I'm gonna get to it. I'm not gonna look at the chart. That's for right now. I'm gonna go to the gym with my friend. See exactly what I'm gonna do. Let's get to it. Alright, I'm just trying to make things very, very clear, very simple. Because I need to get funded. I need to move on. I need to complete my goal. So the only way I can complete my goal is to simply by just checking off my list. So simply being, we have our mistakes we made, was taking a trade out. Taking a trade out too early from TP, simply what happened with my gold trade yesterday. Taking a trade that was not a 2-hour multiple, exactly what happened, and not having a good stop loss. Meaning that I was kind of forced to trade. These two are kind of linked together. So having that, and then having emotions in trade is the number one factor that is causing me to lose these setups. Is having these emotions. And reading the book, Trading in the Zone, this is the number one effect that's having this issue. So this conquers that, this, and this. So all that is linking to specifically one thing, and it's having emotions. Having emotions, simply not following this, following that, and following this. So what I'm gonna do is I have to take the emotion out of the equation. Taking emotion out of the equation is simply what I have to do. So simply being, I have to just know my rules. I know my rules, simply follow them and just be on the mindset of just that. I believe that is the number one factor that is playing into effect, and I have to memorize that in my mind. Cannot take a trade if it does not follow those rules. Simply the 2-hour multiple was the number one rule that I should follow. Simply being, the trade that I took that I should have taken was on NZJPY right fucking now. Let me show you. Let me show you exactly what I fucking mean. So let me show you. The trade that I should have taken is this one right fucking now. Simply being, this trade right now I should have taken. We have this engulfing. We have the rejections. This stop loss should have been under, let's say, this one here, 23. Let's do 23, 33 pips, right? Look at this, 2-hour multiple. We have everything in place. Simply playing, I could take this trade right now because of these factors. Everything here looks fucking amazing, right? It is rejecting, it's having everything we need. But in this case, thing is, it's such a good trade. It's just I made the mistake of. Oh my gosh. You know what? I made those mistakes, so I'm gonna own up to it, and I'm not gonna take this trade again. Why? Because I had missed on that opportunity. I gotta put my blame on that shit, and I feel like if I'm taking this trade again, I'm just over trading at this point. I'm just over trading on a trade that might not even go my direction. So I'm not gonna do that. I made a mistake. I'm going to discipline myself and just overcome this, right? I cannot be doing this. I'm simply just gonna let the market do its thing. I'm gonna wait it out, and guess what? Guess fucking what? It might even go our direction. It might hit TP. That's my mistake. I'm simply owning up to it. That this position I should have taken is right now. That position I should have taken today. That is the position. That is the position that I should have taken. And I'm owning up to it. Because of those fucking mistakes that I fucking made. Those mistakes are causing me to set myself back. Not having an appropriate stop loss. Having my emotions connected to every single position that I'm taking. The position during, after, before, during, after. Those are all factors that are preventing me. And I know that. And I'm being a little bitch about it. I can't let that shit continue. I cannot. Because that is preventing me. Because I'm broke. Let me show you my account right now. I am a brokey. I am fucking broke. Let me show you. Discipline. I gotta discipline myself. Okay, my people of America, it is currently 12:03 a.m. and we are looking at the markets to make sure we're not missing any opportunities. EURUSD could have been in my favor. I didn't take the trade. Just let me show you guys exactly what we're looking at. That was like the video idea I had for it when I made on my Instagram. Alright, let's deep dive into this bitch. This point. Alright. EURUSD. We are currently looking at this trade right now. We were honestly, I don't think we're still interested unless it were to come back to retest this area again. This is kind of a counter trend trade in a sense. Okay, we did have a shift structure, we did have all this information. So basically the only possible solution, only thing we'll be looking for in order to take this trade is if we have a pullback. A deeper pullback. Well, in this case, it looks like it's not going to have a deeper pullback. It's like it's going to just project from this area and then continue to go down. I could have entered in on this 430 candle. Simply did not. I feel like I didn't have enough influences and I was already in another trade, which is this night bitch. Simply being, I got stopped out because of this. You guys already know, I've explained this so many times already. Dealt with the consequences and we are here. We're back to, how much we're back now? Let's check. We're gonna look up alpha. But yeah, so we have the risk, we know our decisions. I think, no, I already showed you guys already. We're up 0.26. We would have been up we would have been up 2% if I'd held the trade, but I broke my rules. This week was just breaking fucking rules. Like I broke them. There you go. Why that fuck? Oh, I thought it said 500,000. Profit target $519. Okay. Simply all we have to get to is $20,000 and we pass the first phase. For some reason I make that hard for myself. Simply I could do that in 2 trades. We're gonna wait and see exactly. So this, nothing. We could have taken like a continuation trade, like right here. I've seen people do that. This one's gone. This one needs more break and retest. This one is, I'm waiting for that retest. If it does make sense to take it. Looks like it's a good area for sells. For buys, I have no idea. Right here. And it's not the best buy area. We're kind of just going down out of the list. And your AD, this is going to be a nasty trade. Nasty fucking trade. NZD CAD, no, not interested. Not interested. Did this one do exactly what we're waiting for? Did it have a shift structure? No, it did not have a shift structure. This is a counter trend trade, so I'm looking for a shift structure. I'm looking for a lot more confluences in order to be interested in taking this trade, honestly. Even though on the lower time frame it looks like it's making a left head, right shoulder right here. I want to say this is a neckline, like right here. Didn't break it, so we don't take it. I'm gonna be very, very patient with it. I mean, we're basically break even, so This one is gonna be some nice cells, nice beautiful cells, exactly what we're waiting for. And this one is another counter trend trade, which we did predict as well. Look at that, I'm a fucking G. So I could have taken 2 trades and they would have went in my direction, but instead I picked the one that did not, because that's my fault. Ah, I'm a fucking dumbass. TP can put it down here. It's crazy. I could have taken so many other opportunities and I missed them out. Like gold, I could have taken in, like another chance. Gold, I could have made money. The first trade I missed, I could have made money. Like, let's look at it right now. That is not it. It was that one. Literally, it's literally right there. Right fucking there. About to hit. Missed it out. I could have literally taken the entry like somewhere around here and gotten out already. Is there any trades for US 30 or gold? I don't see any. US 30 maybe. Gold maybe. That's basically it. So let's get to it, guys. I don't know if I missed this, but right now this pair is a good counter trend trade to be taking. This little area, 4 area of interest, left head, right shoulder on the neckline. I'm gonna break my phone. Having that 4 hour is finally broken out. Simply just wait. That was my favorite fucking gold pair. My favorite pair as of all time was gold. With a beautiful left head, right shoulder, 4 hour EMA, psych level. Oh my gosh, that was pure perfection. And me? And we are currently on day number 3. It is currently 8:37 a.m. as you can see there, and we would have hit TP on this trade right here. Beautiful execution. So look, we know this. Our TP is amazing, right? Our entry and stop loss have to be fixed, and it's only gonna be fixed once I realize that I'm gonna be set to our multiple. I made the mistake of taking that trade last time. I have to be set, because this is our rules. The rules are important in order to create profitability. If I had done so, I would have been up 8% for the week. But now I'm up 0. I only have 1 trading day though. So basically, I could get funded in 2 trades if they're profitable. If they are 2.5 or multiple, then I'm able to pass the first phase. So we'll definitely see what next week is. I don't see much for this week at all. I believe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday were like kind of Monday and Tuesday were Monday was like the best opportunity to take trades, honestly. Like it created such a great platform for our TP, for everything. Like our TP and gold was hit first day. For GPU CHF, it got hit in 3 days. That's fucking beautiful. So if we had entered in like we were gonna enter in, then we would have been up. But in this case, the mistakes I made cost me that time that I could have taken to be profitable. That's my fault, and I understand that. And that's causing delay me. And I think I'm done for the week, honestly. Like, and I could have taken, no, because it's not 2.5, it's not 2 hour multiple. I was going to say Euro JPY, which is a counter trend trade, but the R multiple was not met. So, yeah. But there is some development for a counter trend trade right here as well. It's looking like it's forming something here. It's looking like it's making something here. Which in turn looks something like this. To the fucking T. To the T. So we're gonna wait for exactly that. I'm just kind of looking at other trades right now. that are not on my list to see exactly if I could get something from there. This one never gave us our proper retracement we were looking for, but it did hit this. We could have taken a trade based off this. I know people who have taken a trade based off that. I just didn't see that personally. This one, I did not see the reason why it. I saw the potential, but I was waiting for a retracement. I wouldn't count this as a proper retracement, especially when I was looking at other setups. So, it is what it is. We learn from mistakes. That's a mistake we made. We have other potential trades coming into our favor. So we'll see. We gotta be patient and actually. Because guess what? We're literally taking the right trades. We're looking for the right opportunity. Gold was a great trade. I just broke my rule of getting out too early. That trade, I got in with not 2R multiple, and guess what? That caused me to lose, especially with a small stop loss, to try to compensate for that profit margin, that 2R multiple. Which is not what I should be doing. That's the bullshit thing I have done. I was stupid as shit, and I am pissed. Like, this week was just, I'm not gonna say it was a bad week, but it was just a stupid fucking decisions. Every step of the way was stupid decisions. And I did not like that one bit. So we deserve that. Get that. I could be taking another trade at NZD-JPY, but I want to teach myself a lesson before I'm just gonna be willing to just jump in. So let's get into it. I'm gonna go to work now. It is currently still day number 3. It is actually day number 4 now. I am gonna sleep so fucking late. It is basically 1 o'clock. So we did kind of miss the opportunity of taking CAD-JPY for that counter trend trade. I did not take it whatsoever at all. That's my fucking fault. I'm just missing these opportunities left and right, and that is the worst case that I can be doing for myself. I need to stop making this. That's it. I'm done making mistakes. If this is a mistake that I can learn from, then I'm willing to take that and learn from it. But these repeatable mistakes that I've had before and I've learned from it already, this is my last time making those mistakes again. I already disciplined for myself here, and we're simply just gonna move on so that we can get funded. So in order for us to pass the first stage, if we hit a 2.5R multiple on a 2% risk trade, on 2 trades, profitable trades, 2.5R multiple, we will pass the first phase. We will pass it. So as for right now, there's not much on the markets. This trade that I had taken before is continuing to go down, so the probability of it continuing to go to the upside, I have no idea. But if it does break to the downside, then I'm willing to be taking those sells. I'm waiting for it to retracement back down here to retest this area once again to have a daily rejection like it's had in previous structure formations. Exactly what I'm waiting for. This one, I could say that I'm looking for it to retest back again. I have to really confirm that this is the area, so right area of interest. As to my knowledge, this is, so basically something like this. Again, as USD CAD, it's basically had this retest again. But in this case, it is simply my go-to one. So these are all trades for next week, basically. I really like, I believe it was one of them I really liked. I did not take this trade, was not to my liking of a 2R multiple. It was another counter trend trade. Like, I am getting all of these trades to the T. I'm just not doing my part and following my strategy right, staying congruent, and just fucking executing. 3 main things I'm not gonna be funded if I keep doing those. So that's it. That's the last straw. Now it is pure execution. No mistakes unless it's learning mistakes. And we just fucking send it. Send it. Next 6 months are gonna be fucking insane. Simply fund it. payouts, payout, more accounts, more payouts, a live account. It's gonna be fucking insane. Because we have everything. We see the market. We know our entries. We see everything. It's just our execution is the issue. That's basically it. I'm gonna go to sleep. This current. I wake up at 5 hours and 30 minutes. So I'm gonna get to sleep and I'm gonna get to work. I don't think it's. As for right now, I do not see anything for the markets for me to take. So I'm just gonna let it be. I'm gonna be patient with the markets. I'm gonna get to sleep. Alright, it's currently day number 4, and it is currently 7:22. So let's go check what we have for the markets. I have not checked yet. And the JPY it would have took me out no matter what. So we're gonna be looking for some sells if it breaks under. USD, if it breaks under, we're looking for some sells. GPCHF, if it comes back to retest area right here, we'll take some buys. USD CAD, waiting for retracement, take some buys. AUDCHF, waiting for retracement, take some buys. EURGP, waiting for it to break or to what? I mean, I could take a counter trend trade, but there's so many opportunities in the markets here that it wouldn't make much sense to take it like that. Take it to the downside. Wait for that wait for the break. Take it to here. I think this area of interest is a lot like this right here. I believe it is. Something like that makes more sense. This one. Waiting for it to probably break below or do something, because this is not the best area of interest here. Not the best for buys. But for sells, yes it is. Waiting for this to have a retracement back here again. So all of this is just waiting for a retracement. There's nothing as of right now that's really the area of interest that hasn't been like already done. So that's where I'm at right now. See the opportunity here for some buys possibly. EURUSD is it's at the area of interest as of right now. Hasn't touched my area of interest just yet. But I am waiting for that's my number 1 pair for next week. Or this week if possible. This one I'm not interested in. Not interested. This one is already gone. It's a goner. I mean, I could take it again. I could literally take the trade right here. But we're not at our area of interest, so it doesn't make as much sense. Especially for a counter trend trade. If we're like a pro trend trade, then I would have definitely taken it. But since it's not, no, this is one. GPCHF, gold. I am looking for some gold opportunities, but as for right now, there isn't much. There's one thing you could really do here is just kind of buy. And there's not much here. I mean, there were some sells here. Some nasty sells. Yeah, but there wasn't that much opportunity to take it. Yeah, there was like no opportunity to take it. And then these pairs. So yeah, that's basically it. There's not much to it. The fact that I have to be selective with my trades. I'm always selective with my trades. It's just focus on strategy. Rely on it and do it. I gotta go to work now. There's not much for me to look at. I'm gonna be looking at trades little by little. But for right now, there's not much. So let's get to it. Yeah, my skin's kind of getting better. So, I just need to get rid of the spots. Anyways, it's currently day number 5. Tired, boys. No trades at all. We did not take anything. We were just looking to see what the market was developing. We're still just going off what we did. You know. Anyways, we have our strategy. We know what we're gonna do. We're gonna focus on that. Simply being, we missed the opportunity of having the possibility of having profit. I mean, I've repeated this so many times. I already disciplined myself for it. I already know my next actions I'm gonna take. I know everything I must do. So last but not least, let's just recap for Friday. Last London, sort of pre-London. This one simply being could still be a potential trade here. It did have a massive 4-hour shifter structure, creating new lower low and lower high here. So for us to be willing to take a trade, we'll need to see something like this once again to kind of have that shifter structure in order for us to be interested in this market. Euro USD, we're currently waiting for it to break below for us to be interested in taking these sells here. These are some very, very beautiful sells here. This would have been a great opportunity, but simply being, I don't think I would have taken it off here. Let's just be sure. We have the higher high, higher low. If we were to do something like this, set our TP to this area of interest, let's just say, right, we would need something bigger like that. The R multiple would not make sense. Hey, maybe it would, maybe it would. Simply being for me, it would not make sense having something like that. Like a good stop loss. GPCHF is a goner. A complete goner. We missed opportunity, and it's exactly what happens when we miss these setups. Going on to ADCHF, we're going to review all of them. Probably waiting for the same exact thing to happen here. Simply being has not happened just yet. So we're going to wait for it to keep give us a retest. Waiting for this to break below for it to sell. Waiting for this one. This was kind of a good, very, very nice one. Waiting for this break below as well. I think this looks similar to this one. Yes. No, it doesn't. This is NZD/USD and Euro AUD are gonna be my top 2 trades for sure. My top 2. Let me flag this one. This one, we're waiting for some buys here if possible on USD/CHF to get to the upside. Simbing has not done that, so this, if we could get some sells here, honestly, we took a sell here last time, worked out in our favor on GPUSD, then it would be very, very nice. No, wait. Let's see. Same video. Give me a second. And then AUD CAD. Simply we're just gonna go through this whole list to see exactly. Look at me. And then that. No. 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 Definitely not. There's gonna be some nice sells from this area. There's gonna be some nice sells from this area here. If we get the possibility of having this trade. Very, very nice sells here. Something like this again would be nice. Your JBY. I don't think I'll take a counter trade once again. It's done. That's literally what we. Shit. And some buy for gold, some buy opportunities for gold. And then that's it. This was a beautiful. I am so happy we took this trade, but I'm so fucking pissed that we just now let this shit hit his TP. I am pissed about that. Either way, regardless, we are getting elite at trading. Elite, elite, elite. It's just this that's stopping us from being profitable. This. And I am going to be profitable. Guess what? Next week, next 6 months, no mistakes. Simply no mistakes, but pure profit. Let's get to it. It's currently 7:17 a.m. We're gonna look at the charts because we gotta go to work soon. So simply being, we have some great opportunities for next week. Some great opportunities for next week. Let's look at it right now. For NZJPY and trade that we had taken, that didn't really go in our direction. I mean, this hasn't really fully finished as of just yet. So being, it's right there. Your USD hasn't broken out just yet for us to take that trade. So we're going to continue to hold. This has not come back to our area of interest just yet. Maybe we get some because Friday there is news. This week, I'm waiting for it to break below for us to take that entry. This one has fully breaking below. Beautiful left head, right shoulder. If we are able to get a 2 or multiple on this trade, that would be perfect. Honestly, be fucking beautiful, perfect, amazing. I think we can stretch this trade down here, something like this before. We could probably stretch it, but for sure, if it comes to area of interest, I don't know for sure if this needs a daily rejection. It is a left head right formation, so simply maybe just rejection, and we wait for our time frame, our time zone, New York, then we go to trade. This one's coming back to our area of interest just again. We're just gonna wait for that structure to happen. This one is actually doing the same shit. If this also makes a left hand right shoulder formation, then this will be a beautiful trade to the downside. Possibly. Because the buy opportunities here, they're good. But at the same time, they get a lot of wick outs. A lot of wick outs. So I'd rather be taking sells off this area than buys. This, we're still waiting for it to break above or to come back to retest this area, because this is a great buy opportunity. GPUSD looks like it's breaking through at the bottom. And this one, Entity CAD, if it also makes a left head right formation, inverted left head right formation, right shoulder formation, then we need a break and then a retest, take it to the upside. Everything is break and retest, break and retest, break and retest. Because that's my strategy. And then CAD just broke through. So luckily we didn't take that trade. It is what it is. And my friend is still holding US 30. Let's see where it is right now. It has a very, I think, oh, if I were US 30, and if I were to follow all this shit, there's a high likelihood it's going to come to the upside. It's going to keep going to the upside. Especially with news today. It's going to be everywhere. Chevron, since oil was fucking doing possibly good. Bitcoin looking like a good time to buy, honestly. I gotta check the time frames to see if it's actually a good time. But as for right now, that's basically it. So I'll see you guys probably after work, which is after I hit the gym. I need to get a gym membership because I don't have a car. We'll see. Let's get to it. Alright, it is officially it's actually Saturday. It is actually Saturday. So as for right now, this is our P&L for the week. The mistakes that we made for this week were the following: taking out the trade too early, taking trade was not to our multiple, and not having really a good stop loss, and having emotions in a trade. That is a lot of mistakes, but I am glad that I'm seeing that. To prevent myself from any other thing, I'm not trying to sugarcoat myself into anything. I am simply giving myself the straight up shit, because that's what I need. So, not gonna do that shit again, right? That's not the first time we've ever done that. This will be the last, because we're gonna make fucking bank now. I should have made bank this fucking week, but it is what it is, you know. I made that choice, I made that decision, and simply be the following. So let's get into the markets. There's not really much to say. I kind of like organize the things that I really want. This, I'm waiting for it to have a retracement up right here, so I could take some sells. This one, I am waiting for possible a position. It is rejecting off of this EMA. It has not touched it, but it is rejecting, like kind of rejecting off of it. We'll see. I'm waiting for a shift of structure on the 2 hour if I can, to be able to take a trade if it gives me that shift of structure. I really would like for it to, but the 1 hour already has shift. 1 hour is, I believe, lower, high, lower, high. Okay, let's see. Fuck, I am so out of it. Let's look at this. So right here we have the lower low, lower high, then higher high, higher low, and then the higher high and higher low, and the higher high, higher low. The reason why this is higher high, higher low, because this is where the market has just kind of shifted. So higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then we have the shift: lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, break, higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high, higher low, and then the higher high, higher low, then the lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So right now the market is bearish as of right now. So I would really like for it to kind of give me more of a pronunciation of what the market is really looking at. So I kind of need a little bit more information in order to be taking this trade. And we already saw this. I mean, there's not much to say. This one, I'm waiting for it to give me a better break in the retest. Something like I took already on this setup right here. Let me try to zoom in. Already on this side right here was a beautiful trade. That one was a beautiful trade as well. I was trying to see if I could try to capture something like that there. But they're very different. Very, very different. USD CAD, I'm still waiting for it to hit. Now it's gonna be trying to hit to this side right here. So I'm gonna see a rejection off of these levels right here to be able to take this trade to the downside. There's probably gonna be some buy opportunities from these levels here. We gotta double check to see for sure. Let's wait for a bigger break to the upside if it does that, or a break to see here. So we can retest for a buy there. And not simply, yeah, waiting for this to happen too, for this to break to the upside. So we can take that left head, right shoulder formation on the 4-hour structure. And then possible break here. I think that's basically it. These are all kind of garbage. Gold, if we could try to take, I gotta see more of gold, honestly. I gotta see more of gold. But as for right now, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed week number 11, I believe. We're gonna get to it. I'm gonna go to sleep and then go to work. So let's get it. Next week we will be making money, right? We learn from our mistakes. We know what we have to do. And guess what? We're gonna do it.